Educa Studio, we have Professor
Bradley Wiggins,
from.
the University of Arkansas in Fort Smith in the United States.
So you're doing the e-learning related things.
Yeah, I'm giving a presentation today.
Okay, today we are trying to show how iStudio is working. You know, a lot of devices available for lecture capture or presentation recording. But what we have here is real-time lecture capturing with beautiful environment like a CNN news time.
Right.
So we want to provide a video from teacher to students as like a CNN studio. And all operation in this machine doing everything by a teacher. So the most of the broadcasters are doing in the studio, the first step they should do is designing studio beautifully.
Okay.
Because TV people always, beautiful environment is the first step they should decorate.
Right.
They cannot imagine any video from normal classroom. This one cannot broadcast there. So what we doing from this machine is every first professor coming here, they select the room style like rectangle room, round room. We have a lot of rooms here. So you see here 30-meter, 180-degree wall, something like that. The style of the room they select, it's like this is a round room. And then there you just select the wall. Let me show you what kind of the outside picture we can select. For example, let's say this kind of landscape. Then you have like a lake. And also you have scale function, so you can make a slightly skis, or you can make a bigger, smaller height change. So even you have a different size of picture, you can resize this one over here. And then as like other rooms, you have a floor, ceiling, something like that. So we can do this kind of floor. And then we can make a reflection here. Then you have slightly beautiful rooms. And then ceiling we can change with some kind of wooden style. Then we have rooms like that. So that way you can make many. We have many templates, but component templates. So the combination can be the infinite. Of course, you can put more pictures, more videos by yourself. After we have this studio, the next step is as like a broadcaster. They have multiple camera inside. So now time to change the camera angle. So I will have a different camera. For example, this is one scene. This is another scene. Every scene has a different camera, and then every camera you can configure. Not only the camera, but also internal object there. For example, this scene, if you want to change, go to keyframe design. Just make a slightly change of this monitor, and then monitor size you can make it bigger, simply like this way, or changing everything very easily. And also when you want to camera angle change, just select the camera and move like this. So every part very straightforward to design all the 12 keyframe. After that, every keyframe automatically has a movement by computer. You don't have to make a track change because it's too busy. So that way we have all the monitor, and then every monitor we have a notebook input here, and then the image in second monitor, third monitor we have another document camera, something like that. So this is the presentation environment. After you have all the selection, you know what kind of scene coming out to the students. Sometimes you need to show yourself, and when you talk to the camera, which means your eye going to everywhere, which is called virtual eye contact. So the education effect is the most beautiful made from the studio, and same time we provide a 100% guarantee virtual eye contact to the people. When you have a gesture to them, watching this camera, then everybody watching your eye. Virtual eye contact. So that case we have all the bring material. So when you talk about something, when teacher watching students, we bring scene to the teacher's face. And the blackboard was fixed in the classroom. Now blackboard can be moved from this technology. So when you bring something like this, then when you talk about the content on the presentation material, you can show that way. And then we have all the different technology you can explain here with the pointer. So you can draw here, you can change everything on your notebook, will show there. So we have not only one scene, all the lecture capture available in the market, Echo 360 or media site, everything has a teacher and in the corner and the PowerPoint at the other corner. They freeze this video, it makes it very boring, but we do changing like this, making them brainwashing to the students to make a more exciting concentration. So all that kind of environment we have here. So everything is controlled by mouse, no other broadcast equipment, no other people around. And then you can do self-teaching here, because this one going to smart world.
Sure.
This video immediately transmitting using any existing conference like a Skype or any software there, like a WebEx or the Connect Pro, have this screen as a document sharing part.
Oh, okay.
So every people has a dynamic video instead of freeze the PowerPoint there.
Okay.
So immediately this one makes a better presentation. When you do presentation this way, we emphasize this watching this video is better than the live lecture classroom. When you do this distance learning simply using Skype, what we are claiming is if you send this one to Skype, for example, here I have a Skype window. In Skype there is a camera selection. Let's show you what happened in the camera selection. And there we can make some videos like a Logitech camera or whatever, but we have a screen there. Then you will have this picture there, and then they will go to the other place immediately.
Right.
So that way we have all the screen changing and also the electric whiteboard function here. So you just are changing color, drawings. If you have a Wacom, whatever, you can draw, tablet. So that way it's the real-time presentation tool. Instead of the just a fixed blackboard, we have a dynamic blackboard, dynamic control from the teacher. So once we have this presentation, you have a whole presentation here. So that one makes a complete recording, and we can use later. Any question?
Not at the moment. I suppose I'd like to know how many cameras do you need? Because I see you have 4 cameras, it looks like, that you're using.
Actually, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, but we use only one camera. That camera for another machine. We use just big one camera, and this is for document camera. Whenever you want to show something, we have to use this document camera and notebook input.
So for the video that you're taking from us, you're just using the one camera right there. Is it a webcam?
No, this is that camera.
That one up there. Okay, I see.
We have this video.
Okay.
And then we have 3 input basically.
Right.
So this one from notebook. This is notebook. This is from webcam.
Right.
That webcam. And then we have a camera here. And if you have one more camera, we can point to another students, whatever there. So basically we have 4 to 6 camera we can connect. But most of the presentation is like a Camtasia or other thing. They use a USB camera for teacher and slide from content. So here we provide more freedom. It looks like a very complicated, but actually this kind of environment is very professional way to have 3 monitors, actors, things like that. But anyway, such a complicated environment, I'm doing everything operated by myself.
Right.
So same thing you can do, I believe. So that one will change the way of presentation. So far, every people use just a whiteboard and blackboard method. Right now, I have a different way of the presentation. For example, we can have something like this, but there is a 3D object bringing, so we can bring a big earth there, and then we can make this one slightly a different way or coming here, something like that. But same thing I can show, very small micro DNA structure. That means full 3D function, stereoscopic. Of course, if you have that kind of projector, we can show that way. But this one make a full visualization of the educational content, not only plain video, but also 3D interactive function we can realize. So I believe this new technology is completely changing the architecture of classroom. So the classroom don't have to divide 50 to 100 students, because we can use internet streaming, and every smart media can be a classroom. So we say classroom becomes cyber, and Blackboard becomes smart media phones. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll stop this one.